Can the Chicago Bulls avoid a disappointment in Toronto? We're going to talk about it all and more, but you know what we got to do first? We got to play that intro.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host here, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod with all on all social media platforms we happen to be on. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this content for today. And the Chicago Bulls are going to be without Zach LaVine today. I know it's already going to be some people. Is this a precursor? Does this mean Zach LaVine's being moved? Could Zach LaVine be being traded, and that's why they're not? No. Zach LaVine is just not playing today. It's okay. And we'll see what happens there. We'll see if Nikola Vucevic and Lonzo Ball, if they play today as well. But Zach LaVine is not going to be playing today, and that's perfectly fine if that's what it comes down to. But with that said, the Bulls still, like, this is a Toronto Raptors team that's already missing Emmanuel quickly. Also missing Scotty Barnes. So it really doesn't change much for the Bulls. The Bulls still have more than enough to win this game. The problem is that the Bulls defense is still bad enough for them to lose this game. That's what it comes down to. So we'll see what happens, man, if the Bulls can get a win today. But if they're going to, it just comes down to they just need to play tough. They just need to play tough on both sides of the ball, and they need to execute. And they're going to need players to step up with or without Zach LaVine being there. And can the Bulls get that is the biggest question, because it has not been consistent for the Bulls where they've had players step up at the most time when they need them to step up. So if that changes, that'll be what we see there, man. We'll see how that goes and how it develops for this team. But, overall, when it comes down to it, the future of this Bulls team, we don't know what the hell's going on because they don't know what the hell's going on. Everybody can get moved. You can get moved. They can they can trade me. That's what this could look like. The Bulls to facilitate a Zach LaVine trade, they may have to include me to get the deal done. And then we'll be who knows what Central. And then what are y'all gonna do? Right? What are we gonna do if that happens? What are we gonna do? I got thousands of dollars worth of Bulls gear. If they trade me, what's gonna happen? That's the question that we all have to ask ourselves there. There's worse things that could be, because listen, one thing that you guys that's guaranteed throughout all of this is no matter who the Bulls trade, who they not trade, y'all still got Chicago Bulls Central to come to here and vent. Everybody this should be a glad tiding time that no matter what happens, Chicago Bulls Central will still be here. It doesn't matter if Zach gets traded. It doesn't matter if Kobe gets traded. It doesn't matter if Io gets traded, because we still got Chicago Bulls Central. That's it. Keep your mind on the prize, right? Keep your mind on the prize. I'm still here. That's what everybody, like, let's just be happy that that's going to happen. I'm still going to be here. We're still going to be here. That's the thing everybody needs to be happy about, right? Just saying. It could be worse. It could be, as long as we're going to make it through this together, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. We're going to make it through it. We're going to be all right. We are going to be all right. That's all I can say, man. Like, stop freaking out. Don't stress. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And we're going to be okay, because I'm going to make sure we're okay. That's my job, right? We need 3 first-round picks for Haize alone. Hey, listen, I'm worth the generational haul when it comes to first-round picks, is all I can say. That's all I can say when it comes down to that. I gotta keep turning the channel back and forth. I hate when 2 teams play at the same time. You don't have 2 TVs, bro. You gotta get prepared. I got my Bulls shirt, I got my Bears shirt, I got everything all lined up. I can flip back and forth, right? No, all jokes aside, I did have to set up the second TV earlier today, but we gonna be back in the command center today. So I had to take the TV so those that don't know, and I don't know why you would know this, I have a TV in the studio, but it's on like one of those movable TV stands that has wheels on it. I had to move that upstairs. That way I can have my 2 TVs up there so we can watch these games. That's what's happening. That's dedication. See, look, new shirts. The damn pin thing was sticking my neck. I don't know, but I'm still gonna watch. That's hilarious. New York Knicks Central. Hey, they already got Knicks fan TV. They don't need Chicago. They don't need Knicks fan. New York Knicks Central. They don't need that. Trade Haize only for like 4 first round picks and 2 players. Exactly. Exactly. Haize loves Cleveland. Listen, fuck that. Come on now. Why would you wish that on me? I can't. You know what, BKR? I can't wait for you to come stateside. I can't wait because we're going to kidnap you and drop you in the middle of downtown Cleveland. That's what we're going to do with one sock on. That's what we're going to do. And we're just going to let you figure it out. BKR will never be the same after that. Never be the same. Never be the same. Haize, I hope you have 2 TVs on at the same. Yes, I do. I do have 2 TVs on at the same time. Have to admit, Zach Voot, Zoe all being out does seem sus at first glance, but we know the Bulls not really trading shit. Hey, no, all jokes aside, no. I mean, it is mad questionable. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does seem mad questionable. Yeah, if it is, it is. Like at the end of the day, if it is, it is. Like, get it done. At this point, I just want whatever the team's gonna do, just get the shit done. Just get it done. Like, right? Like it's time. It's time. Just pull the band-aid off. Just get it done. I can't wait for February to pass, man. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. The next 6 months is gonna be rough, fam. Taylor Rooks got hired as the lead host for NBA Pregame on Amazon. It's game day times 2 as Haize is like Kobe isn't going to be traded ever. Never. We're lifer here. That's it. It is what it is. Zoe might start today. Zoe ain't going to start, bro. 11-15 record. Let's go Bulls. Let's hope so, man. Today's going to be a tough day for C-Dub to call. He's not going to call both games. So for those that don't know, and we've been talking behind the scenes to kind of get this all together. So C-Dub is still going to live call the Bears game. Big Kev is going to take over the Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. He's going to be hosting the live call over there. So there you guys go. You see, that's the point of having a team. I got the best team in the world. Like, all jokes aside, I have the best team in the world. And I don't mean they're like my team, they work for me. Like, I'm part of the best team in the world. Like, we get shit done, man. We really get shit done. Can we please at least get one? Listen, I tell you what, if after today, if both teams lose today, I really don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. Like, it's going to be a meltdown. Because keep in mind, I got to cover both these post-game shows twice. I got to do a post-game show here. I got to do a post-game show over on Locked On Bulls. I got to do a post-game show on Chicago Bulls Central. I got to do a post-game show over on Bleacher Report for the Bears as well. So I got to do 4 post-game shows. If I got to talk about these 2 motherfucking teams losing 4 times, I'm going to be but whatever that last post-game show of the day is, y'all not getting the best. Y'all may not even be getting 10% Haize because I'm just going to be going the fuck off at that point. I'm really just going to be going the fuck off. Because that's crazy. That's crazy. With Zach out, who do you think will start? Honestly, P. Will's back, so it could be P. Will. We could go to a more traditional lineup. The most tradable assets being currently is sus as fuck. Oh yeah, it is. All jokes aside, you got to admit that because like if they're all out, all the assets that we could be trading, yeah, that does seem a little fishy. It does seem a little fishy. But hey, it's all fishy. We're Chicago Bulls fans. It's all fishy in here. It really smells like America's next top model locker room in this bitch. It's mad fishy in this motherfucker. Artificial and fishy. It smells real plastic and fishy in this motherfucker. Because there's some fake shit and there's some funky shit. It's all going on at the same time. Is that joke TMI? Probably. It probably is. But y'all should wait to see what the name of this episode, the post game show, is going to be if the Bulls lose to the Toronto Raptors today and Grady Dick has a big game. That's all I can say there. If listen, Now, y'all know me. Y'all know me. And I think y'all can guess it. If the Bulls lose today and Grady Dick goes off for a bunch of points today, what y'all think the name of the post-game show is going to be? What y'all think the name of the post-game show is going to be? That's all I'm going to ask y'all, because it's going to be real Haize like in this motherfucker is all I can say. That's it. Damn, I just realized your new background. Hey, look, appreciate that, bro. We put in work. I put this all in. What was this, guys? The day after my birthday, I think. It's like a birthday gift to myself. Man, I got this all done in a couple of hours too. Haize, do you still buy your kids Christmas presents even though they're almost teenagers and grow? Well, first of all, they all are teenagers, except for my youngest who's 11. But yeah, of course, my kids will get Christmas gifts until they have. That's the way that I'll do it. All my kids will keep getting Christmas gifts until they have kids of their own. At that point, I'm buying my grandkids Christmas gifts. That's just the way that it's going to work. So yeah, everybody in the Johnson household still gets Christmas gifts unless you got kids, because then at that point, why am I buying your grown ass anything? Giant 14 trade, and the Bulls end up with 14th Chris Paul and cash considerations. That is hilarious. Grady Dick got that poutine for you. What? That's crazy. Bulls lose in the Grady Dickdom in her. That's crazy. No, that's y'all going too far for me. That's crazy. When y'all surprise me, that's wild. Wait, when your birthday? December 5th, Michael. It was December 5th. Who's guarding Dick? Ball. Yeah. Probably Ball. It's probably what's going to happen. What's the most expensive Christmas gift you ever bought? That's a good question. I don't know. I have to think on that. Happy early birthday, Mike. Happy early birthday. Dave, you tripping, bro. Dave's brain has officially broken, my boy. His brain has broken. He's done. Look what you did to my boy. Levine. Okay, so Levine and Dalen Terry are officially out. Ball and Vooch are available. So Lonzo will be available to guard Dick tonight. He will be available to guard Dick tonight. So we will see time of Dick and Ball out there together. A Dick and Ball fast break. So it is what it is. You just gotta get it together. Dick, Ball, and Vooch. TNT crew gonna love this game. We'll see. All my kids want is money for mine too. At this point, yeah. All my kids. So the only one that wanted anything that wasn't money was Allen, and he wanted a gaming laptop. So I got him that and a desk and a monitor and a dock for the laptop. But everybody else just wanted money. This is probably one of the easiest Christmases that I've had in a while, for sure. Vooch in, he was about to mess with my $3 FanDuel bet. That's funny. Hey, it's your most favorite Bulls fan. The big one is back in the Hizzle. The Hizzle? Like this, it's 2025, my boy. It's 2025. It's really 2025, man. Says Christmas gifts from the age of 3 to 18 were a pair of glasses and learning English language children's book from that time span. That's crazy. That's wild. That's crazy. Love your content, but love my raps more. LOL. Go. Hey, listen, you got to support your team. That's all jokes aside. And the thing is, right? We don't hate anybody from another team. The only problem ever is when people come in here from other teams and try to like recklessly talk shit. Like No, I mean you could have some friendly shit talk. Like that's fine there. You know what? You know one of the reasons. See, I remember when I told you to stop cursing at your son, and you told me to go fuck myself. I probably did say that. Yeah, but you know why I don't trust you, Shay? It's because never mind. I can't say that. That joke's a little bit too much. I'll use that joke on Jay Capone. I'll save it. I'll save it. No Bulls or Bears game on Christmas? No, but it's day after Christmas. They both play the day after Christmas. So thank God we get the day of Christmas off, but then they're both playing the day of Christmas. Dennis gets traded to Golden State, but no market for Zach and Vucic. No, it doesn't, because Schroeder's contract is a lot less. Yeah, it's a lot less and shorter term too. If Zach LaVine had Dennis Schroeder's contract, he would have been moved easily. Easily. You going to D Rose? So wait, D Rose night. If I'm not mistaken, D Rose night is the 5th of January, and then the Bears play the Packers the next day on the 6th. That sounds like a weekend to be in Chicago. The only problem is, I wouldn't be able to do the episodes. I wouldn't be able to do the episodes. Do you think the Bulls will wind up trading LaVine this season? As of right now, and this could change as new information becomes available, as of right now, my money would go on LaVine's on the roster by the end of the season. That's where my roster would be right now. My most expensive gift was RoboCop action figure. I played with it till it broke in 3 places. It's worth hundreds of dollars now. Now, listen, you want to know, you want to feel pain? Go and look up what some of the Pokemon cards are worth. I had a Pokemon card book. I had 5 hologram Charizards. I think those are going for, let's see. Let's see what those are worth now. First edition Charizard on eBay is selling for $9,000. And I had 5 of them. 5 of them. And I gave my book away to my little brother who passed away, rest his soul. And I know he probably sold that card book. A rare Eevee, Eevee first edition hologram worth $7,500. I could have retired, bro. No, not really, but come on, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's 1/4/25. They did that because that's all his job. That makes sense. Okay, so it's a 4. So then the Bears play 2 days later. It's still a good weekend to be in Chicago. It's just a good weekend to be in Chicago. With LaVine, is this team a tough out in the playoffs? I thought a tough out. First of all, there's no such thing as a team that gives up 121 points per game being a tough out. It's just, yeah, no, it's just not. It's not. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Hey, Shay, that was MC. That wasn't MC season. Those are 2 different people, Shay. See, Shay, come on, man. You had an opportunity there. But congrats, my boy. You dropped the ball. MC and MC season are 2 very different people. 2 very different people. MC is a dark-skinned, bald-headed, gray-beard Chicago nigga. MC season is he sells damn tamales on the corner of 73rd. See, they're 2 very different people. 2 very different people. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards were the shit back in the day. Yu-Gi-Oh, but listen, I was serious about Yu-Gi-Oh the cartoon. I didn't really collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Not for real. NBA League Pass needs to step it up with these blackout days. Can never watch them. Well, if you're in Chicago, you can never watch them. And I think this game on national TV? Because if it is, that's why you can't watch it as well. No, it's not a nationally televised game, so I was wrong on that one. If you come to Chicago for the game, let me know so I can get that bail money together. Listen, Not on Derrick Rose weekend. What you talking about? I will never come back home and you'd have to bail me out while I'm at home in Chicago on Derrick Rose weekend. Now, if it was any other Packers weekend, then probably, because I'm probably going to punch a Packers fan just for the hell of it. We shall revisit long season. They could refine whatever product they are trying to sell us. Run and gun works for this roster. Would like to see. Well, that's the thing, though. It doesn't work for this roster because while they have no half court sets at all, none, no defense, right? So it's not going to no, this Bulls team is not going to be a tough out in the playoffs no matter what they do. There's not enough trades in the world to turn this team into a tough out in the playoffs. I can see you now, Haize, as Chicago Bulls head coach. When they never. I don't have the temperament to be a head coach because I will smack somebody. I will smack them unless they want me to be the Bobby Knight of NBA coaches. Then it's not gonna happen. I know my limitations, and that's one of them. Because I will smack a motherfucker. Like, could you imagine me coaching Denzel Valentine? Like, could you imagine me coaching Denzel Valentine? Y'all see me lose my shit over players that I'm not coaching. Could you imagine moi, coaching Denzel Valentine? Then you would have to get the Bell money together. You would have to get the Bell money together. I think Vooch's contract could be traded more easily if packaged with Kobe and Ios. Yeah, but then that's at that point, what's the value? Like, I get it. Like, it's not like Vooch is hurting us to the point to where we need to attach an asset that could be moved on its own just to move Vooch. That's just not, and that's probably where the Bulls conundrum is, right? Vooch isn't hurting your team, or even his contract is not bad enough to where it's worth it to attach that type of player that has their own great value just to move Nikola Vucevic. Haize, if you were in Chicago in the 2010s, music and sports just hit different. Yeah, we know. Like you know what? One thing that people need is, and people do it in pockets, right? Like, there's people that like are music people that will give appreciation to the city of Chicago at times, but renownedly, like world renowned, people really don't give credit to Chicago for how much Chicago transformed shit. We're talking about musically, not just hip hop, talking about jazz, spoken word. You know what Harold Green did to the spoken word music scene? That started in Chicago. And nobody really gives credit for that. All those little poetry things that you're seeing pop up now, how much of Love Jones was inspired by the city of Chicago? But nobody talks about it, right? No, that whole scene of Love Jones doing that's Chicago. In that time, people like to attribute parts of what makes the city of Chicago, Chicago, and they like to attribute it to New York. They like to attribute it to DC. They like to attribute it to Maryland or Baltimore, right? They like to attribute it to those places, and it's like, put some fucking respect on the city's name. Where did that start from, right? Where did that start from? Drill music. Drill music's all the way over in the UK now. Where did that start from? Right? I get it. Pop Smoke was an amazing drill rapper. Make no mistake about it. But where did that start from? And people don't even understand what the term drill means and why it's called drill music, right? People don't know when people was doing their drills, which is why it was called drill. See, listen, put some respect on the city's name. It really bothers me how much shit starts in Chicago and then it gets filtered out and goes other places, and then people will make that be them. Backpack rap. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta put some respect on the city, fam. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gotta put some respect on the city. That's it. That's all I'm saying, man. That's because all people ever talk about is Chirac. Now, and I hate that, bro. I correct people on that all the time. It's like, hey, no, come on, ain't no Chirac, fam. That's not good. That's not good. That Japanese drill. Listen, listen, the UK drill music is fire. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. UK drill music is fire. I don't understand what the motherfuckers be saying sometimes, but it be fire. It really be fire for real. Off topic, but have the Chicago Bulls ever had a 6-man off the bench who won the reward? Yeah. Ben Gordon won it his rookie year. He should have been rookie of the year that year as well, but he won six man of the year's rookie year. He was the only person to ever win it as a rookie. So, yeah, this is what it is, man. Y'all gotta put some respect on the city of Chicago. Is all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Y'all just gotta do it a little bit better. Do it a little bit better. That's all I'm saying. Best movie based in Chicago. Backdraft. The Fugitive was set in Chicago. A lot of people don't know that. Ferris Bueller's Day Off was also set in Chicago. Home Alone. Can't forget Home Alone. I'm forgetting one. Road to Perdition was set in Chicago. There's a lot of great movies set in Chicago. Who beat Gordon for Emeka Okafor? Beat Gordon for Rookie of the Year. And if you go back and look at their stats, yeah, Cooley High for sure. Barbershop, that's a good one. Blues Brothers. You know what? So I loved Blues Brothers as a kid. I've watched it one time as an adult, and it just didn't hit the same for me. And maybe because it was like so magical for me as a child, but it just I've only watched it once as an adult. I can admit that maybe I need to go back. Maybe it just wasn't the day to watch it, but it didn't hit for me the same. It didn't hit for me the same as it did as a kid. Yo, go bum ass Bulls and go bum ass Bears. Thank you for that, K Trip. We appreciate you, bro. The Batman was filmed in Chicago. It wasn't set in Chicago. That's different. But all right, y'all. I got to get ready to go do Bears pregame show. I love you guys. Make sure you guys are following the show at Bull Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. bullcentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We are the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. Thanks to you guys. I see you guys at halftime. Love you guys. Go Bulls. Let's get this dub. It's game day. Let's get this dub. Love you guys. Peace, y'all. Didn't. Bam.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.